Hello, welcome to Raven's Plains. My name's Raven Black. We're here in the Falcon FA50EX, and a viewer requested I fly this thing, so why not? You gotta have the winglets, otherwise the plane's not cool. It's just a boring Falcon. But yeah, we'll be flying this today. We're in Dallas right now. We're gonna be flying over to Austin, and should be a fun trip. This is kind of a complicated plane to fly, but it's also really hard in the FPS as well. But we'll get by. And so have a seat in the back there, and we'll get on our way. Alright, here we are in the Falcon. Make sure you guys can see it. Yep. And we're going to get this thing started up and get on our way here. So battery 1 and 2 on. I didn't hear the ding ding. Wonder why. I'm not hearing sound from X-Plane. That's weird. How odd. 1 second. No, I figured it out. You might want to unpause the game. That'll help with all this. Alright. And like I said, this thing is pretty heavy in the frames. As I start this thing up, it's getting worse. Right now we're doing 35, 37. I want to see, yeah, everything's set up right. Alright, battery on. Avionics need to come on, which are way back here. That one. This one to align. There we go. Well, now we're down to 24, 25 frames. Jesus, I was running better than this. Interesting. Alright, fuel boost 2 on. Cross these over. Air start on. And we need the APU. So Connect external power, master, start that up. And then while we do that, we're going to do nav, anti-collision, fasten your seatbelts, no smoking please, and hopefully you can hear the APU coming up. Alright, lights are on. We're going to start the middle engine right here. And we're waiting for 15 on this right here. And 15. I'll kick that up. The frame rate will improve once you get in the air. This is actually the Dallas-Fort Worth Aerobask, or no, not Aerobask, Aerosoft scenery. It's pretty old. I think I got it on a sale on Steam. It's not bad. It's something. Alright, start engine 2. Waiting for 15. There's 15. Alright. I'm just checking the stream and everything, make sure that's alright. If I'm looking off all weird and you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking at my other monitor. And we'll start the last engine here. Number 3. And there's 15. While we're getting that, we'll at least put in where we're going. We are going to KAUS. And on this, we are going to load a procedure for the RNAV on 17 right, I believe. 17 right. And we're going to use the actual RNAV points and not vectors. And we're just going to load the approach. We can activate that later. So that's all set up. Alright. APU is coming off, and we can stop that. Air start's coming off. We got everything good there. Computer is going to auto. Alright. Pilot pitot heat. Hydraulic pumps are back here. And this is for the air. These go to auto. Air temp, auto, anti-skid. Oh, there we go. That is the hydraulic standby. Cabin altitude. We are not flying that high today. Probably about 20,000. I'm just going to bust this over to about 30,000. That's pretty good. Alright, so now we got the flight directors coming on. Our speed is going to be 250 because we don't want to go over that. There's 250. We're going to go to about 20,000 feet. Whoops. Don't hit that. There is supposedly a we're going to nav mode 2 as well. Altitude set, vertical speed. We're going to climb 1500. Oh, come on now. Of course. There's supposedly a plug-in to help all the knobs and stuff on this get it going. Alright, let's see. Wing lights, taxi lights coming on. And I think we're going to do 2 sets of flaps. We'll do flaps 20 so we can take off pretty quick. Trim check. Should be good to go. find ways to get this on. This thing is so helpful. It's amazing. You'll see it actually work this time. Unlike last time, it wasn't working with the plane I was in. But we can now taxi on out. It's not the longest taxi. It is confusing. I was getting some weird warning from the 750 the last time I tried this. I don't know if it was yelling at me because I was crossing the taxiways all weird. We're not going to do that this time and see if that fixes it. Or if it was just, I don't know, it was giving me an IM error, which isn't even in the manual for the real 750, so I have no idea what it was doing. It may do it again. We'll find out in just a bit. We're going to head on out this way. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to stop on this one here. Gotta love those air brakes. We're going to pull up Avatab again. Whoops, I had it stowed away in the seat. I just noticed that. But the cool thing is we're going to pull up none of this stuff. We're going to pull up maps. We go over to GeoTIFFs, and we need to find the Dallas-Fort Worth GeoTIFF. Oops. Really? I have 0 drop frames. You might want to refresh. Try that out. Weird that I would drop it so low. I know I'm streaming at about 7,000 kbps with 0 drop frames currently, as I can see. Should be pretty good. So here's the GeoTIFF, which is the GeoTIFF of the VFR chart. And it's actually split between San Antonio and Dallas. So we have to switch this over, and we're just going to store it right there. We're just going to keep that handy in case we get lost. And we're going to get lost real quick in this plane. Yeah, sorry about that. That's weird. YouTube does weird stuff sometimes. Sometimes I think Twitch has it down, and then they do weird stuff, so... never know. But sorry, not having much luck on that. Alright, we're going to head out to the runway here, taxi on out. Somewhere around here is when it started beeping at me. We'll see if it does that again. It does have some messages, which is just like warning of airspace. I know I'm at I believe a Bravo airspace. It is Dallas. Or actually bigger than Bravo, maybe not. Maybe it is just a Bravo. I'm sure it's on that chart next to me, but I don't want to drive off the taxiway. Alright, we'll apply the brakes a little here. Curve around. Runway here. Hey, it's not complaining at me so far. Fingers crossed. I'm guessing it may have been the taxiways being upset about it. Yeah, and Bobasso, if it's really bad... Oh, see, there it is. I have no idea what this alarm is. See? And it says, I am. And I don't know what that could be. It has to do with this thing, but... if I go into like maps and look at warnings, right, in here, I can turn off charts, graphic. I turn everything off. Still unhappy. So yeah, I don't know I don't know what that is. I haven't been able to find out on the internet either. So if anyone knows, please put it in the comments or type it out. 'Cause it's just weird. I don't know what it's asking me. It will stop after takeoff though. Alright, we are clear here. And we are almost set to take off. Maybe it's a warning that I'm coming close to a... No. Coming close to the runway? No, now I'm on the runway and it's still going on. Alright, here we go. Lined up, full power, let's get out of here. And airspeed is live. We got 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 120. Alright, here we go. Nice and easy. We're heading up out of here. Do some trimming. Gears coming up. Flaps are coming up. As this thing shoots into the air. Sorry.
Terrain.
We're not good.
Terrain.
Alright, should've... The train is off and yet it'll still give you the warning, which I love. Which I think is, oh wait, train's on, that's weird. Oh, we're gonna hit the autopilot now. Which will take us up and out of here. And we're gonna slow the heck down. As we break the 250 already coming out of the airport. This plane is fast. Part of the transponder. Which, this thing here. Right. How about I just, on. We're heading up. We're now doing 200 instead of 250. I'll speed her up a little. And I did turn train on like it. No, train's off even though it's showing up. The topographical is what I'm looking at. I thought the terrain alarms would go off if you turn the train off, but that must not be true. Trolling transponder. Hey, your guess is better than mine, because look at now, it just says term. And I don't know what term means. I have to look it up. It's a big manual. But I did a search earlier and couldn't find anything on it. So we're at 4,000 and climbing. It's going to be a 17 and 38 second flight. As we climb to 20,000. As we climb out, as you can see here. So as you can see, the frames come back once they're away from the airport. And that, I know this plane's not very optimized, but that airport's pretty old. It probably really is not optimized. As you can see, it didn't even have kind of any shininess or anything to the textures, so it's probably been done for what you call it, wow, it's still dropping. Sorry. I have to fly now. There we go. I was about to hit a stall speed there. Don't want to do that coming out. 1500 is quite the angle, but I wanted to get up in the clouds today, so. And this plane can easily do 1500 feet per minute. there. It looks great. So yeah, we're heading out of Dallas on our way to Austin. When we switch maps, I will set up the autopilot for our approach. It should fly the procedure for us, and as long as I hit the altitudes on each RNAV point, we won't die. So there's that. Cool. Glad your video got fixed. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta reset it. Reload it, reset it, redo it. But yeah, the IM thing has me puzzled. Then again, I don't know what term means either, so I'm gonna have to look up what that slot is for, and maybe that'll tell me what was going on. Maybe I'm forgetting something in here. I don't believe so. Generator. Generator 3, that's not correct. Set to Gen. No, Gen 3's on. Oh, that's correct. Fuel system's good. Don't need any de-icing stuff. I'm in Texas. Alright, so we are at almost 10,000, and I have increased our speed over our 250 limit. And I gotta watch that closer the next time I fly this. Yeah, I just like to whip out of airports, and then the vertical speed will slow it way down, so you gotta pretty much whip out of the airport, press autopilot, and that'll slow the plane down because it's gonna want to climb like crazy. But it'll do over 250 at 1,500 feet per minute, so there's that. It's a rocket ship. I hope you're all doing great back there. Turn the fasten seatbelts off. There you go. Oh, that's not. Weird. Now they're just confused. But that's how I run. That's how I run my airline. Confusion. Actually, that's how all airlines run. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, man. Pretty clear day for flying. So we're at 11,000. Actually, I think instead of going to 20, we're going to go to 15. I'll go to 16. 16 is good. I need to be able to get back down by the time we need to land, so there's that. And I'm going to slow her down just a bit. We are really speeding up this process. Doing 350 knots. And there we are, 17 minutes from our first nav point, which should be, I believe it's 6,000 feet roughly, so we'll start heading down soon. I'll have to load in a new GeoTIFF in a sec. In the green. We are good. Oil's a little bit in the yellow. Thousand feet from 16,000. It's nice down there. Lakes and stuff around here. We are going to switch over geotiffs here to the Houston geotiff as we fly over letters. Right. Oh, not the Houston. I'm sorry. San Antonio. San Antonio. There we are. We're going real places. Right at the upper corner of it. We're flying right here, I believe. Clean. We're not going to clean. We're going here. No, we're not. This thing was a little faster. I'll find it. It is right over here somewhere. It's right there. That's where we're headed. And we are right there. And we're at 16,000, doing 346 knots. We can go back here. We're going to load in the procedure, which is right here, and we can just say activate approach, and it's going to this is going to be our approach coming in. We're pretty much coming straight in, and if we go back here and look at this here, I need to be at 4,110 feet on that mark there, which is currently 90 nautical miles away. And I think this is reading we'll be there in 12 minutes, so we probably should be heading down now. Yep. I think that's what no, that says we're gonna, I don't know what the 12 is then. That's 17 minutes we'll be there. $17 minutes. I'm going to do 1,000 feet per minute from now. Yeah, that's 17 minutes. We can do 1,000 feet now. We'll go down to, it's going to be, 4,500 actually. It's not, it's more than that, so we'll make our way down here. 4,500 vertical speed. Go down by 1,000. We'll slow her down. Start heading down to 4,500. Which will take about 10 minutes. Let me make it we'll do 7. Add a little bit to that. As we slowly slow her down. Oh, I also added time too, but hey, we'll be okay. Yeah, it looks cool. Looks pretty clear where we're headed, though. That's for sure. Oh, my chat's still working. Looks like it is. Stream is still functioning. Everything's going good. GS inhibit. Maybe it was saying IN instead of IM. Ground speed inhibitor. But I'd step on the brakes and it'd still be going off. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense either. I'm gonna have to flip the thrust reverse on. So it should be a fun landing. This thing's always like flying a building to a runway, at least in my opinion, compared to all the private planes and small planes that fly. Yeah. This is all ortho terrain. X-plane look better every day. Some of the freeways down there. Yeah, this plane has been difficult to fly. Frame rate and just learning all the stuff. Learning what needs to be on and off and how to land and all that stuff. But it's pretty cool. I also just got the Phenom 300. So I will definitely be looking at that. That's from Aerobasque. A little bit smaller than this plane, but very capable. So be flying that soon. I think for the next stream next week I'm going to be doing a comparison between the Just Flight Aero and the I think I only have the Aero. No, I have the Aero 3. So I have the Just Flight Aero 3 compared to the V-Flight Air Aero 3 and some of the differences between those. So we'll be flying 2 planes next week. Should be interesting. Because they both definitely have pluses and minuses. Oh, what airport's that? Where's my... That's not what I was seeing, is it? Oops. This airport. What is this? Dragon Miller Central Airport, I think. Let's look at the runway layout. It looks to be about right. So yeah, that's what that one is. Interesting. We're avoiding looks to be aerospace info. What's this one? Oops, go back. What's this one? Aerospace stuff. I'm not quite sure what that is all about. We have missed it, so that's good. Maybe they launch rockets over there. Which would be on that side, actually. So... Alright. We'll be at our destination in... it still says 17 minutes. 37 nautical miles now. Just slow it down, and you're going to come down a little bit quicker. That must be the entire trip. We're going to be there in 6 minutes. So... yeah, I believe we were reading this incorrectly. So we're to slow our way down. So that's the total time. This is from this moment, I guess. We're going to slow her way down, then draw out that 5 minutes. Whoa, got some loading going on. Alright, we're good. Actually, we're gonna want to be below 250. What am I doing? For sure. Like a while ago. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience flying jets. I don't do it very often. We'll coast down here. But yeah, we are getting a lot closer now. This still says 5. Alright, I'm going to look at my flight plan here. Since we are 22 nautical miles from this point, 5,000 and go down to 2,000. What was it? Yeah, 4,500 to 22,000 feet is what it was. Okay. We're at 7 and falling. $20 nautical miles away. I actually want to slow her down to like 200 if I can. And we're going to be coming up on our landing here. The stream might be shorter than I thought it was going to be. It's a quick flight in this. Alright, we're almost to 4,000 feet here. Speed's almost to 200. Whoops. As we level out, I'm going to have to speed her up a little so we don't stall. Actually slow her down. Alright. Getting close to Austin here. Come in. Alright, we are at our 4,500 feet. We will increase our speed. Let that kind of situate, or I can't talk. Let that kind of settle a little bit. Situate is not a word, but it's going to situate. And I can bleed off the speed in 3 minutes, I guess, until we got to get ready for landing. Looks like we're getting a few RNF points here. We're going to stay at 2,500 feet roughly, and then by then we should see the airport and land. And I don't have a checklist for this yet. I probably have to watch a few more YouTubes on how these things land. We'll do the sure, so I don't have to think about it. Everybody fasten their seatbelts. This is going to be a ride. Alright, we're bleeding off 200. And loading everything, apparently. Coming in. Should be able to see downtown soon. Maybe not. Maybe not. Not yet. What's pilot to ATC? Is that the ATC you kind of talk to? That's a computer? What I really would like to try out is VATSIM again, and actually try that out. So maybe we'll do that as well next week. I'll have to grab a bunch of ortho.
Vertical track.
Okay. Is that 180? Okay. Vertical track. Oh, right. Vertical track is, they want me to make sure that we're at the right height. So, we are now going to be coming in for a landing. And getting situated here for this. It's pretty good. I'll have to check that out. Alright, here's our turn. As we come into the airport, I can actually see the runway already. So, we're going to do landing. Lights. We want to get down below 40. We are going to go down 2,500 vertical speed at 500 feet per minute. As we head across here, we need to clear this in 1 minute at 2,000. Probably not going to do that, but we will clear the next one at 2,000. So. Okay, that didn't work the way I wanted it. I need gear. Don't. I know the gear's down. Oh, we can do slats right now. So we'll do that. And actually do 20. There's a runway. We'll put the gear down too. Now we're doing we have to speed up a little. Come on. All right. Autopilot's coming off. That's not autopilot. That loud ass noise is autopilot. Full flaps. We're gonna click this. We click that. So once we land, we can actually stop. And we don't want to stall out of the sky, so. It feels so slow in a giant plane, though. So slow. But I am going pretty slow. It's not going to fall out of the sky anytime soon. Which is what we don't want. Oh, she's getting a little rocky. Alright. I think everything is checked, geared down, flaps. We're landing off just slightly. So it looks like the airport's off slightly. Why is the runway going two different directions? That's weird. Landing the big boy.
400.
Minimums.
Yeah.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Uh-oh.
10.
Oh, she's down. She sits so much higher. I kind of bounced it, but I wasn't used to the view angle, you know? We can actually turn off here. But we are here in Austin. Welcome. I will check out chat once I clear the runway. We are clear. Oh, thanks, man. Have a good one. It was a good landing-ish. Except for the bounce. The view angle. It's a little different than something at the plane. But here, I'm gonna pull this over here and we'll check out the replay. Actually, I'll just stop it here and we'll check out the replay. Pull the working brake. Alright, let's see how I did here. And we will get out if I can. I'm not gonna, oh, I probably have to, yeah, get out this way. There she is. And we'll go to replay. Oh, that's super loud. Super low. 1 second. let's fix that here. Audio. Aircraft exterior. Let's have that. It'll be loud, but it doesn't have to be that loud. Jesus. Wait till it's in the sky.
Minimums.
There we go. There we go. And we'll head over there. Uh-oh. Alright, where did you go? I want to watch her come in. Alright. In slow-mo. Maybe not. Oh, that was my bounce. Let me get closer here. Trying to track it is where did I hit? I don't think I hit even close to here. Probably up here, maybe? Somewhere around here. Where's the bounce? That was the bounce. Yeah. You can actually watch this from the sky.
Minimums.
10,
There we go. And we're gonna do chase. Nope. We're not gonna do chase. This thing right here will do it for us. Here we go. That's looking good. Let's see this. Oh, I floated her. Totally. Did like a wheelie halfway down the runway. That's the reverse.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
I'm
Don't
not,
sink.
I'm not gonna sink.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Is it done? Alright, well that was the flight in the the Carenado today. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll be back next week, and I'll be flying the two Piper Aero 3s, doing a comparison between the V-Flight and the Just Flight Air, which should be an interesting video. So until next week, I'll see you then. And I should say, until next time, I'll see you in the skies.